Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is Pastor Willie, and this is our Wednesday time of devotional and prayer. Welcome all of you who are joining us on Facebook Live and on YouTube. And today, someone once said that reputation is what people think you are, but character is what God knows you are.
Man.
And we tend to focus on our reputation, wondering what people think of us, wondering what we look like to people, or if we're in the ministry, we're concerned about what people think about our ministry. If we have a job, what do people think about our job, our house, our car? We want to have a good reputation, so people think, wow, that person's really doing well. Wow, that person is happy. They're having a wonderful life. God does not care about our reputation.
Amen.
God cares about our character. Our character is what we really are when no one's looking, as they say.
Hallelujah.
Someone said character is like when there are rats in the cellar. If you turn on the light and go downstairs, you don't see them. But if you don't turn the light and you sneak down, then you'll see the rats. So our character is what happens in the dark, what happens when no one's looking, what happens in that place inside of us where no one can see. So God is interested in our character. And there's one character trait that I believe is the foundation of every character trait that's listed in the Bible, because many of them are listed. And this character trait that's foundational is integrity. Integrity. So today we're going to look at integrity. And it says in Proverbs chapter 9, it says, whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. So it starts off by saying whoever. So that's good news for me, because I fit in whoever. I'm one of whoever. How about you? Everybody fits in that. So everybody can walk in integrity. If we give our lives to Christ, we let Him work in our heart, He can change anyone into a person of integrity.
Amen.
So whoever walks in integrity. Walks means lives in integrity. Lives in it. So what does it mean to live in integrity? It means your character. You're honest all the time. Your yes is yes. Your no is no. You don't try to fit in with people to do what they like so you have a good reputation. You say what you believe, whether they like it or not. You say something even if it costs you money or costs you your reputation. You're honest no matter what. Your yes is yes. You're always the same. You don't change based on the circumstances. You're the same when things are going good. You're the same when things are going bad. They used to have a saying in business, situational ethics. In other words, you change the way you respond to something based on the situation. That's not integrity. You are a person of integrity no matter what. Even if your answer will cost you something, you're a person of integrity, deep integrity. So whoever walks, so you have to walk it out every day in integrity. And here's the promise, walks securely, will be secure. If you are a person of integrity, you will be secure in every way in your life. You'll feel secure. Even if, like Paul, you get locked up in a prison, you're still secure. You still feel secure. He was a person of integrity because when he was told to deny Jesus, he wouldn't deny Jesus, even if it cost him his life. He didn't care about his reputation. The Jews hated him. He had a bad reputation. He was abused. Reputation didn't matter. What mattered was his integrity. Who he was on the inside was the same on the outside. And if you're a person of integrity, all of the other character traits will come in, because you know what a person of integrity does? when they do wrong, they admit that they do wrong. When they have to say, I'm sorry, they say, I'm sorry. When they have to apologize, they apologize because they're a person of integrity. So they walk securely. But then, as Proverbs often does, it flips the coin to the other side and says, whoever takes crooked paths, that means you don't have integrity. You know, you're walking, everyone says, oh, what a great guy, and you got schemes in your mind, you're not really, you're putting on a show for people, you're not really who you really pretend you are. That's a crooked path. Whoever walks in crooked paths will be found out. Will be found. God, I've seen it over and over. God exposes everything.
Amen.
Everyone who's not walking in integrity, God will expose it. We've seen it with religious leaders, pastors. People are shocked. Or this one's committing adultery, or this one is stealing money, or whatever it is. People are shocked because they're not walking in integrity. They have a reputation, but they don't live it. Inside there's something else going on. It happens in everything. Politicians, with ordinary, everyday people. Whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. So you will be found out. And then chapter 11, verse 3, it says, the integrity of the upright guides them. So when you're a person of integrity, it's going to guide you in what to do in life. Because if you live with integrity, you will know what to do. You'll know whether I should say yes or I should say no. Should I do this or should I do that? It will guide you in your life. But the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. May they say one thing but do another thing. That will destroy you. Eventually you'll be found out and you will be destroyed. Now we have an amazing example in the Bible. And even as say you're teaching. Remember Paul said, in your teaching, show integrity. Because the Bible says if you're teaching, like I'm teaching right now, I'm going to be held to the standard of integrity. I have to be doing what I'm teaching. So I'm talking about integrity. I better be a person of integrity because that's required. The worst thing I can do is teach something and not follow it. So I want to be a person of integrity. And person of integrity, listen, doesn't mean you're perfect. It means when you fall short, when you're wrong, you say, listen, I fall short in that. Listen, I sinned in that. Listen, I made a mistake in that. That's integrity. Integrity is agreeing when you do wrong. Integrity is not pretending I never do anything wrong. That's not a person of integrity. Person of integrity is humble, of course, because they will admit when they're wrong. Right away, they'll admit, I made a mistake. I apologize. So integrity has to be in every part of life. And there's an amazing example of integrity with this guy named Job. Everyone knows the story of Job. He was serving God. He was a great man, looked up to by everyone. Devil put a challenge before God, says, take everything away from him, affect his body, and we'll see what he does. See, the devil thought he was not a man of integrity. The devil thought he was going to deny God. He was only following God because things were going good. But inside, he was not really a man of integrity. If we're people of integrity, we follow God whether things are going good or things are going terrible. We follow God when we have money, when we don't have any money. We follow God when our ministry is doing well and when no one shows up. That's a person of integrity. And so the devil figured, but this guy Job, he's following God. It looks good, but it's not integrity. He's doing it because he's getting something good, because he's got a good life. That's why he's doing it. So God knows that Job is a person of integrity. And says, okay, you can take everything he has away, you can hurt him, you can do this, and everything happens to Job terribly. He loses everything. Even his wife says, curse God and die. But he doesn't curse God because he's a person of integrity. You see, it didn't matter him serving God because good things were there. When everything was taken away, he still served God. And he says in chapter 27 of Job, verse 5, the second part, he says, "Till I die, I will not deny my integrity." Till I die, I will not deny my integrity. In other words, all this stuff has happened to me. And he's got these three guys telling him, you should give up, this, you should confess your sin, everything like that. And he says, no, until I die, no matter what happens, I will not deny my integrity.
Amen.
And when you get to that point, and when I get to that point where you can say, integrity is the most important thing in my life. More important than money, more important than fame, more important than people liking me, more important than success. Integrity is most important. Then we will be unshakable. And God will guide our every step in our life, just like he did with Job. So let's be those type of people. Let's press on to be people of integrity. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. So thank you for listening today. If you have any need for prayer, you can give a comment below. We're going to have a time of prayer now. God bless you.